The SpongeBob Movie, done by Nira Abdullah, Sarah Safi, and Jawar Khalifa. SpongeBob was standing in a huge crowd nervously. He wanted to win 2 tickets around the world. He looked at his number that was printed on a right-angled paper, and it was read 165.
Please be 165, please be 165.
All of a sudden, the man in front of the microphone picked a number.
Congratulations to 165. You just won 2 tickets around the world,
he said, looking for the lucky winner.
Yes,
SpongeBob yelled from the back. Everyone stared back at SpongeBob.
You're the winner?
A fish asked. SpongeBob nodded proudly.
Man, this stinks. He's just a kid. Now what will my wife say, huh? What will my wife say?
The man was truly disappointed. He threw his number that was written on a pentagon-shaped paper and went. SpongeBob wasn't disappointed though. From far he could see Patrick running towards him.
Yay! Finally, my best friend won a trip around the world. Does it include Pizza World too?
Patrick said excitedly.
No, Patrick. We made Pizza World up to get to eat your yummy 2-line segments fish sticks that day.
After that, SpongeBob said,
Patrick, aren't you proud of me because how smart I am?
Patrick answered,
You can't be smart. You're just a sponge and you don't even have a brain.
SpongeBob got sad but still continued packing. Later, Patrick came to SpongeBob and apologized. At first, SpongeBob remained sad, but later he accepted poor Patrick's apology and said,
I've got it. Let's see. We'll see who found shape and life in every country. You're on.
Patrick agreed. Later, after stamping their passports in the airport, they headed to the plane where Patrick noticed that when he pulls the seat belts together and intersect them, they form intersecting lines.
See, SpongeBob? I'm smarter.
He showed
SpongeBob knows that there are no lines in pizzas.
Explained.
But Patrick, I already told you that pizza.
SpongeBob tried to remind Patrick that Pizza World was a fake. Patrick exclaimed, SpongeBob just saying that the extent of Pizza World was just like the extent of Krabby Patty Island. Only a dream. Later, SpongeBob was thinking of something else in the airplane that could show Patrick that he's smarter.
Come on, SpongeBob, think of something. Oh, I know,
he thought in his head. Then he looked at Patrick and said,
Did you know that the ceiling and the floor of the airplane are parallel? Oh wait, you don't, because you're not smart.
Patrick was really angry that time and said,
Well, you're not Mr. Wise Guy either. Oh really? Then how come I noticed that the lady in front of us has a unibrow that is shaped like a straight angle?
SpongeBob said, realizing it was true. Patrick kept quiet. He had no comebacks. When they reached China, Patrick quickly said,
I'm hungry. Let's go to that Chinese restaurant over there. Wanna know how I knew it was a Chinese restaurant? Is it because it's a rectangle that has 2 equal sides?
SpongeBob asked, pretendingly to know everything.
You stole my idea,
Patrick said with a gasp.
Maybe I'm just smart like that,
SpongeBob said. They both walked to the restaurant and saw a Chinese waiter leading them into a nice table.
Oh, SpongeBob, I just randomly noticed that this table we are sitting on has askew line legs.
Patrick announced. SpongeBob bent down to have a look.
He's right,
He said loudly.
well, your chopsticks are intersecting lines,
SpongeBob said.
and that lady's purse is a square.
He added.
Also, it has a right angle.
Patrick concluded.
You just crossed the line, Patrick. You want to do it the hard way?
SpongeBob threatened Patrick.
Not now, SpongeBob, I'm eating.
Patrick said, chewing on the sushi.
Oh, sorry, carry on eating that sushi then. And don't forget, you're eating line segment french fries after that.
SpongeBob said.
Oh, I will, while you drink that right angle ended straw right there.
Patrick said, hoping he was clear about that right angle part. A little jealousy grew in SpongeBob.
I'll get him in Paris as soon as we see that metro train.
SpongeBob thought with an evil smile. As soon as the train reached Paris, SpongeBob said,
The Eiffel Towers are intersecting. Is that the best you got, buddy? Well, if you ask for my best, it's like you ask for me to win. Look at your eyebrows. They look like parallel lines to me. No, they're just line segments.
Patrick disagreed.
There are two on each side, and each two are on top of each other, which makes them parallel.
SpongeBob explained.
Well, the metro trains are definitely parallel.
Patrick argued.
Hey, you owe me an apology, mister. You just stole my idea.
SpongeBob demanded an apology.
You mean just like you did to me in China?
Patrick asked.
Oh yeah.
SpongeBob blushed. In Italy, the two friends spotted the Leaning Tower of Pisa.
Line segments,
Patrick yelled.
No, it's a vertical line.
SpongeBob corrected.
Is not. You know what? We won't count the Leaning Tower of Pisa. That's it. The next shape or line that the person finds wins.
Patrick finally decided this, and SpongeBob finally agreed. SpongeBob looked up and down, right and left for a line or shape, but he couldn't find anything that would crash Patrick other than a silly road. Meanwhile, Patrick was doing the same, except he faced the same problems as SpongeBob.
This is kind of hard, Patrick.
SpongeBob confessed after bumping into Patrick.
You're right. Let's ditch these things that would make us fight and stick to things that will lead us to love.
Patrick said in a touching way.
Yeah, buddy, I'm sorry.
SpongeBob apologized. Patrick apologized straight after SpongeBob did.
Wait a minute,
SpongeBob said, realizing something very important.
My last name is SquarePants,
SpongeBob said.
So?
Patrick didn't give much care.
My pants are square and I'm a half right angle,
SpongeBob said.
I win!
SpongeBob said excitedly.
Wow, I wish I was a sponge,
Patrick said, realizing he lost the bet. The end. Terms we used in our story. We use a right angle for the lottery ticket. A right angle is an angle that measures 90 degrees.
The rectangle, which is also the lottery ticket, a parallelogram with 4 right angles.
And we also used a pentagon, which was also the lottery ticket of the fish, a 5-side polygon.
The intersecting lines, which were the seat belts, is the line that cross at exactly 1 point.
Supplementary angles. It was the Pisa. Supplementary angle is 2 angles whose measures have a sample of 180 degrees.
The parallel line, which were the airplane ceilings, is the lines in a plane that don't intersect.
Thank you. Hope you enjoyed our video of SpongeBob and Patrick's visit around the world.
Rock on, people. This movie's so good.